Sudhanshu Kumar. I belong to a village called Nayanagar. It is in Samastipur district of Bihar. I have just received the Jagjeevan Ram Kisan Puruskar for enhancing production in mango and lychee. Earlier in my village, ripening of mango was a very difficult process. People used to use the banned carbate for ripening mango. What we started off through the advice of Rajendra Agriculture University Pusa scientists is that using of ethereal, that is a warm water dip of ethereal, where the mango is dipped in warm water mixed with ethereal, and then it is left to ripen. This was a very cumbersome procedure, and we tried it, but it was proving too difficult to manage 10 acres of mango in this way, because we didn't have the sophisticated machine needed along with this technique. So what we started was, we used raw ethereal with the help of a matchstick. We touched the stalk of the mango after plucking it from the tree with ethereal, and then we used to wrap up the mango in newspaper and heap it up and cover it with gunny bags and leave it for 3 to 4 days, and the mango used to ripen in a very natural way. This method proved very practical and efficient, and we adopted it for a year, and now all the mango orchard farmers and the merchants who buy the mango orchards, they use this technique to good use.
I'm Dr. Sunita Sinha. I'm a reader in English, and I've been teaching English in Ellen Mithla University. I'm very proud to be here, and I've had a very great experience. It has been a truly rewarding experience to be here, and it's a great thing to be encouraged for the good work that you are doing, and it's a great role that ICAR is playing on this front. And I'm really thrilled today, and I'm really proud because I'm standing here as his wife, and this is the second time that he's being given this award. The earlier one was given by the Bihar government in 2008. That's an award which is called Kisan Bhushan, and but that day, that was the first day, and this is a second prestigious award that he's getting.
I started farming in the year 1989. That's when I finished my college from Delhi University Hansraj. I'm an MA History student, and I've done my schooling from St. Paul's School, Darjeeling. It's a public school. After finishing my schooling and my college, I got a job with Tata Tea Gardens Munnar in Kerala. But because that work also entailed looking after land, a person advised me that if you can look after your own land, I think you'll achieve more and do more for your area than working somewhere else. This idea hit me, and I thought it was very nice, so I went back to my farm. I cultivate around 250 acres of land, of which around 40 acres is orchard. I grow other cereal crops also, like maize, wheat, mustard and lentils. And horticultural products, mein mango and lychee is something that I am specializing in right now. When I reached my village to do farming, we had some ancestral mango orchards which were in a very dilapidated condition. They were literally on the verge of drying. The annual income from 10 acres of mango used to be roughly around, in a very good year, around 25,000 rupees. After 1 year of scientific management through the help of scientists in RAU, Pusa, I was able to increase the income from that mango orchard to 1,35,000. And in another 6 years' time, or let's say last year, I sold my 10 acre of mango orchard for 7 lakh rupees. So this is the enhancement of yield after proper scientific management. And slowly people have taken up. No one used to ever spray mango. No one used to give fertilizer in the mango orchard or cultivate it or plow it. But these are all things we started. We started using pheromone traps, insect lures, proper spraying, proper fertilization, and all of this plus the ripening method with Ethereal all have added to this dramatic yield. The other scientific management that we use right now in mango and lychee also, we've installed micro irrigation in all 40 acres of mango orchard, where there is a mixture of both drip irrigation and micro sprinklers, and this has helped us in managing the moisture. At least for lychee, where moisture control is very important, I think this has increased our yield by 3 times. I can say confidently that before we installed the micro irrigation, our yield from lychee was around 2.5 lakh rupees, and after installing micro irrigation, we were able to push our yield to around 9 lakh rupees. Yeah, I've tried all the varieties, whether it may be Dashari, it may be Malika, it may be Amrpali, or it may be any other mango, but nothing has competed with Dudhiya Malda. Though there's one mango we are receiving success with, that's Chausa. It has suited our soil very well, but people are still getting to like it. But in front of Malda, no one looks at. Every other mango for them is Biju, the seed variety, and in front of Malda everything fails out there. This is something that we've been suggesting to the government, that there should be a whole network of weather stations. Nowadays we have in around 60-70,000 completely automatic weather stations. So every village should have a weather station linked to the block, and the block should be linked to the subdivision, that to the district to the capital. Then I think maybe for every block there may be a specific prediction for weather, and that will be the day when we farmers will feel ki okay, now we've got control over the weather. The message I want to convey to my fellow farmers is, farmers usually fret about ki they are not getting returns from their land. The problem is the farmer likes to farm according to his convenience. The message I would like to give them is ki you should farm as per the requirement of the crop, not as per your convenience. This is something that farmers do not adopt very easily. And the other thing is, farmers shy away from investing. They shy away from following the scientist's routine, because sometimes it may become very tedious to do everything as per rule. But this has paid off for me.